You may be wondering, what exactly is FATF Recommendation 10? Well, let's break it down. The Financial Action Task Force, or FATF, is an intergovernmental body that sets standards to promote effective implementation of legal, regulatory, and operational measures for combating money laundering. Recommendation 10 is one of these standards, and it's all about customer due diligence. To put it simply, it's like a checklist that financial institutions need to follow when they're dealing with customers. This checklist requires them to conduct thorough background checks, understand their customers' business and risk profile, and monitor their transactions. Think of it as a detective doing their groundwork. They don't just take things at face value. They dig deeper, ask questions, and cross-verify information. Similarly, financial institutions mustn't just blindly accept funds. They need to ask, who's giving me this money? Why are they giving it to me? Where did it come from? And then, they need to monitor these transactions to ensure nothing fishy is going on. A key aspect of this recommendation is identifying the beneficial owner of funds. Now, what does that mean? A beneficial owner is the individual who ultimately owns or controls the customer or the person on whose behalf a transaction is being conducted. It also includes those persons who exercise ultimate effective control over a legal person or arrangement. Why is this important, you ask? It's because money launderers often hide behind layers of transactions and legal entities to obscure their identity. By identifying the beneficial owner, financial institutions can prevent their misuse. Remember, financial institutions are not just about business and profits. They have a responsibility towards society too. They need to ensure that their platforms are not used for illegal activities like money laundering or financing of terrorism. So, when we talk about FATF Recommendation 10, we're talking about a system of checks and balances. It's about making sure that financial institutions know their customers, understand their transactions, and are able to identify any suspicious activities. In essence, FATF Recommendation 10 is a vital tool that helps ensure financial institutions are not misused for illegal purposes. Now that we've demystified FATF Recommendation 10, let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've discussed. We began by underlining the significance of financial transparency and anti-money laundering measures. These are not merely bureaucratic formalities, but essential tools in the fight against corruption, fraud, and illicit transactions. We then simplified the complex language of FATF Recommendation 10, breaking it down into digestible insights. We learned that this recommendation is a guiding light in promoting financial transparency and combating money laundering globally. It mandates customer due diligence and record-keeping, ensuring that financial institutions know their customers and keep track of their transactions. But beyond the technicalities, we've illuminated a broader perspective. FATF Recommendation 10 serves to foster a financial system that is not only compliant, but is resilient, ethical, and beneficial for all its participants. Remember, financial transparency isn't just about following rules. It's about fostering a financial system that is resilient, ethical, and beneficial for all. Until next time, keep asking questions and seeking answers.